Right now, Eyewitness Sports.
Good evening, I'm Shelby Pay. Tonight in sports, the Utica Comets are coming off of a back-to-back in the Great White North against the Belleville Senators, where despite their solid win in the first game that moved them from 7th to 5th in the North Division, they weren't able to hold on to that spot, dropping back down to last with a regulation loss the next night. Sports Director Brennan Miller got the chance to talk with head coach Kevin Deneen this morning about the weekend split and about what's upcoming for his squad.
Well, we felt good about our game overall, and coming out of the All-Star break, we had a well-deserved 4 days of rest and time away from each other, and I felt like we went into Belleville with I don't want to say game plan, just the overall feel of the team. I think we're trending in the right direction, and it's really important for us to get that going here at home. We look at as this is a really important week, and to follow through on that, we have some new faces, integrate them right into our group, and get going.
One of those new faces is an old face, forward Nolan Stevens, who signed with Utica earlier today after being placed on unconditional waivers by the Grand Rapids Griffins. He's played in 2 separate seasons with Utica, including last year when he had 33 points in 48 games.
It almost feels like I never left. The team's a lot of the same guys, a lot of the same staff, so it was pretty easy to fit back in with the guys, and it was a lot of fun first practice. I'm excited to come and help this team push towards the playoffs, and whatever that role might be, I'm ready for it.
Is back on the ice tomorrow night hosting the Rochester Americans, a team that they are 3-3-0-1 against this season. A chance to hop Laval, who is off tomorrow night, and tie themselves with Belleville for the 5th and final playoff spot if the Rocket lose in regulation and the Comets do the opposite. One season that has come and gone is the other version of hockey, that's field hockey. The Class D high school year coming to an end with the Little Falls Mounties, the champions of both Class C and D, having won the D bracket and beaten C champ Clinton to move on to the state tournament, losing to the then 2-time defending state champions Whitney Point, who would go on to win their 3rd straight championship after. That team was led in part by senior midfielder McKenna Tooley, who earlier today announced where she will be attending school and playing field hockey after she graduates in June.
McKenna's going to be attending Roberts Wesleyan, their Division II school in Rochester.
I liked that it's a smaller school, so there's smaller class sizes, and I felt that was really important. I also really liked that it's a new program, so it's going to be their 2nd year, so it's the start of something, and I think that it's a great opportunity for me to be a part of that and have a big impact on something.
I felt she could play at any of the levels. I felt she could be a player. But obviously there's some programs that are stronger than others, and you have to put your time in, and you've got to learn the program, and you've got to do it. So whatever she wanted, I was supportive of, we are supportive of. But for her to know that she wanted to be a player year 1 was part of her whole decision process in the schools that she chose. Again, I think she's going to be a strong contributor. She could walk on to many programs, but I think this will be a good fit for her.
Yesterday, Eyewitness Sports was in Little Falls as Alexis Kress scored the 1,000th point of her girls basketball career. Tonight we got another as Notre Dame star Ella Trinkus sat at just 8 points away as her jugglers played host to Tri-Valley League rival and fellow state-ranked squad Oneida. The Express number 14 in the most recent New York State Sports Writer Association poll in Class A, the same as they were last week, while the jugglers moved up 1 spot to number 3 in the state in Class B. Both teams with identical 6-2 overalls going into the game and having played once already. Notre Dame, the winners in that game on January 5th, and pretty handedly, 62-39 on the road, with both Ella and Maggie Trinkus posting double-doubles. As mentioned before, Ella Trinkus came into the game just a few baskets shy of 1,000, and she did not disappoint. After an Oneida free throw, she took her opportunity from deep and drained the 3-pointer late in the game to hit the impressive milestone as a sophomore. Shortly after, all of her teammates rushed to the court to celebrate. Congratulations to Ella. Coming up next after the break, turning to national news, the White House